Hi, welcome to Geeta's classes. Today we are going to see the discrete mathematics course MA 8351. Under this, we are continuing with PDNF and PCNF. In continuation of the previous video, it was discussed about the working rule for PDNF and PCNF. So here we are going to see the problems under PCNF and PDNF. Okay, let us move on to the problem. So problem 1 is, without constructing truth table, find PCNF and PDNF of the proposition not P implies R and Q if and only if P. Okay. So this is the proposition given in the problem. So for that proposition, you have to find the PCNF and PDNF. Okay. It's an important university question. So concentrate more on this question. Okay. So here, let us take this given proposition as capital A. You start with capital A, right? So what is the first step for PCNF and PDNF? You have to eliminate arrow symbol and if and only if symbol, right? So that is the first step in PCNF. So you start with PCNF and then you end with PDNF, right? So we move on to the solution for this problem. So first let us take capital A to be given proposition not P implies R and Q if and only if P. Okay. So we are taken this proposition. So we are replacing this arrow symbol by A implies B means not A or B. So not of first term or the second term. So not of first term or the second term, and if and only if you have to replace by this formula. Q if and only if P means Q implies P and P implies Q. Okay, so we are replacing this by this formula, right? So again, in this formula also you are having one more implies. Here also the second term you are having one more implies. So you have to eliminate these two implies symbol, right? So by using the formula, so first term, negation of negation, it becomes positive or, and then the second term you are replacing this r by implies by not Q or P, and again you have to replace this P implies Q by not P or Q. Okay, so in each and every bracket you need three values, right? P, Q, R. So here Q is missing, in the second term R is missing, in the third term again R is missing. So for that missing term you have to introduce one condition, missing factor, right? That missing factor you take it as F. Okay, so either F you can introduce or you can introduce true. Okay, so here we need false because in between you need and symbol, right? So if you take Q and not Q as false, so we are getting and symbol in between, right? So here P or R, or you take the missing factor F. In the second term, you write and as it is. In the second term, which is the missing factor? R is the missing factor. So for that R, you introduce RF, right? So in the last term also R is missing. So we are introducing one more F. This is by identity law. Okay, so introduction of one truth value, that is by identity law. Next, we are rewriting this false as Q and not Q. So this is the missing factor. Q is the missing factor. So we, in terms of Q, we are writing this false, right? So Q and not Q. So for this false, what is the missing factor here? R. First in the second term as well as in the third term, R is the missing factor. So we are rewriting this F, both the F's by R and not R. Here also R and not R. This is by complement law or negation law, right? Okay, next. Again, so in between, in the false, we are replacing Q and not Q, right? So you have to apply distributive law next. So here P or R or Q. So in between and then P or not Q. Okay. So we are expanding by using distributive law. Similarly for all the terms. So for you are having 3 terms in the previous step. So here you are getting 6 terms in the next step, right? So for first expansion of distributive law, you are getting these two terms. In the second expansion, introducing R and not R, we are getting these two values. The last R and not R, we are getting these two values. Okay. So we are expanding by using distributive law, right? So next step. So here we are rearranging in order. Okay. P, Q, R, that is the order, right? So we are rearranging in that order. So you rearrange. Check whether any terms are repeated. So here PQR, P not QR, P not QR. So these two terms are repeated. Okay. So you have to write the repeated terms once. So here totally 6 terms are there. You have to write the repeated. Check whether any other terms are repeated. No. So here not PQ, R, here not PQ, not R. So all the other terms are not repeated. So only these two terms repeated. You are writing this term once, right? So totally 6 terms. So we are rearranging and write it as 5 terms, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 terms. So omitted repeated terms. So we are omitting the repeated terms. So which is the product of max terms, and it is PCNF. Okay. Product of max terms. What is max terms? Max terms means in between the preposition you are having R. Okay. Product means in between the two values you are having and, right? So product means and, max terms means or, right? So in between the values you are having or, in between the brackets you are having and, that is product of max terms. So it is PCNF. So we have arrived at PCNF. Okay. So how will you find PDNF? This is same for all the problems now. So after finding PCNF, this is the procedure. Okay. So you are getting A, right? So you take it as plus 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 minus plus plus minus 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 plus plus minus plus minus. Okay. So you write the remaining missed out terms for the combinations. Okay. So you write the missed out combinations now. That is negation of A. Don't write a negative of A. You'd have to write the missed out terms. Minus 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 is missing in the previous step. Plus plus minus is missing in the previous step. Minus minus plus is missing in the previous step. What are all the missed out terms? We are writing it as not A. Okay. After that, you have to find negation of this not A. Okay. Negation of negation is again positive A. So A can be written as, you write negation for this term, right? Negation of the entire term, right? So you apply negation here. Minus into minus is plus P. Minus for R if you take negation means and, right? So here and, negation of negation Q is Q. Negation of negation R is R. And then negation of and, that is R. Negation P, negation Q, and then negation of negation R. Okay. Negation of negation is positive, so positive R. Or again we are having and symbol. Negation of and is R. So again negation of negation P is positive P, and then negation of R is and, negation of negation Q is Q, R becomes and, R becomes negation R. Okay. So which is the sum of min terms? What does mean by min term? In between bracket term you are having and symbol, right? So you are getting in between bracket terms, you are getting and symbol. With in between these two bracket terms, okay, in between the propositional variables you are getting and symbol. In between these two brackets you are having or symbol, right? So that is nothing but sum of min terms, and this is PDNF. Okay. So this is the procedure for finding PDNF. No need to find PDNF again from the beginning. Okay. So after getting, if in a single problem, if they ask PCNF and PDNF, means you find PCNF by following 6 steps. You can easily find a PDNF by using this negation of A. Okay. So remember, you have to write this negation of A by writing the missed out terms alone. Okay. Don't take negation of that one. Okay. Negation of A is nothing different from writing the missed out terms. Okay, so keep it in mind. You have to write not of A as the missed out terms. Okay, again you have to take the negation, that becomes A, that is nothing but PDNF. Okay, this is the procedure for finding PCNF and PDNF. It's an important topic. Concentrate more on this topic. If you like this video, please share to your friends, subscribe Geeta's channel. Thank you.